Hey guys, it's John. Welcome back to the farm. We have had quite an eventful week. We've had an escape artist. We've had a sick pig. We thought we were actually going to lose the pig. We're going to go check her out, check out who our escape artist is, and obviously we'll probably check out some piglets. So let's get going. Well guys, last couple days it has been cold. We were all frosted up this morning, down in the 20s. As far as all the animals are concerned, they are all doing well. As we're heading back to our escape artist, we might as well check out the young gilts. Like we talked about in a previous video, enough hay, enough pigs, keeping them out of the wet and wind. They do just fine. So you gotta check out Molly's tongue. Here she comes. Hey Molly, everybody doing good? Even though it's cold with the sun out here, it feels really good. What's wrong with that tongue? Nothing, that's just the way it is? Yeah, is that just the way it is? Yeah. So, as we've talked a lot, excited for this group. Where's Betty White? There she is. There's Betty White. Hey Betty, how's it going this morning? Yeah, that good, huh? Oh my goodness. Phyllis. No, you're not Phyllis. What did we name you? I forget. There's Chloe. She's obviously the jerk in the group. Your name's not Phyllis. Joyce. I always call her Phyllis because the boar we got with her is named Phil, so I just ended up calling her Phyllis. And there's old Large Marge. But it is a lot nicer now that the sun is kind of warming things up. But might as well check out these two. Haven't seen the donkeys in quite some time. They are doing well. Hey Leroy. Hey Leroy, here's Marine. I brought your brush out. How are you doing? You getting your nice winter coat, huh? Yeah? Staying warm? Guys, we go back and forth on keeping the donkeys, letting the donkeys go. Obviously, we still have them, but they are pets. We just have kind of really been narrowing down animals. You guys remember we got rid of the chickens and just kind of got rid of the ducks and the turkeys. Hey Leroy, how are you doing, bud? And just doing things that kind of pay for themselves. Trying to make the farm profitable as profitable as possible. It's nice to be able to pay for what the animals are eating and not just being a leaky faucet that never replaces itself. Obviously, we're not going to make any money on the donkeys, but we do enjoy them. We just need to get out here, hey Marine, and do a little bit more with them, but they are doing good. How are you doing? Me and Brooklyn have been talking about getting out here and walking them a little more than we have been, but there's the update on the donkeys. They got their winter coats in. Oh, you like that, huh, Marine? Yeah. And they're doing well. They were getting a little skinny this summer, and we upped their feed a little bit, and they are looking a lot better now. So just get them brushed out. But they are doing fine. We did see Leroy breeding Marine. That probably won't be until next fall if she did take. But that would be a pretty exciting time on the farm. So back here to the breakout artist. Let's go check him out. All right, last video we moved the boars out here in the woods, and I'm wondering if he isn't out right now. I didn't check. But did you see Phil, bud? Phil is the breakout artist. It's almost like this fence does not bother him. I don't see him in here. He might be broke out right now. But the other pigs have enjoyed this area. And I'm assuming Phil is out right now. Cal, do you hear Phil over there? So what's happening is there's some higher gaps. When this fence is running through the woods and it's not on flat pasture, there are some gaps, and he's able to get his nose underneath here and push his way out quickly before getting shocked, because this fence pulsates, shocks off, shock off. And so he's able to push his way out. Let's see if Cal, this is Cal's buddy, so he normally knows where he is. Cal, do you see Phil? Where is he? Where is he? Is he over here? Where's he at? Do you see Phil? Huh? He's not in there. Do you know where he is? Let's walk over here. Normally he's not too far. I did put a new battery on there yesterday, and he stayed in all day yesterday. So some of it is the charge is low. Oh. Phil. Here he is. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing, pig? You just exploring the woods? Huh? What are you doing? Come on. Let's get back in there. Cal. No. Leave him alone. Good. Sit. Can you sit? Sit. Hey. Hey. Can you sit? He's excited that his buddy's here. Let's go, Phil. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. All right, come on, pig. 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 What are you doing out all the time, huh? What are you doing out all the time? Phil, we're gonna try and mosey him along. Leave him alone. Good boy. Let's go. Cal. Good. Leave it. We're going to try and encourage Phil back into his pen. Cal. Leave it alone. Good boy. We can do a lot of correcting with Cal. Actually, if you've ever seen let's go. If you've ever seen people show pigs, they'll tap them on their sides here, kind of direct them to where they want them to go. We'll see if Phil's anywhere near to being a show pig. We're not hitting him. We're just tapping him along. Let's go, Phil. Come on. Come on, pig. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good pig. So, another reason we do like the pigs. Cal, leave him alone. You want this stick? Maybe that'll get Cal out of here. Take your stick. Go take your stick. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Phil. Without food, it's a slow and steady trek back to the pen. But we're never worried really about these guys running away. We're gonna have to get it shored up so he's not able to continually get out. I'm gonna have to check that charge again. You can see the charger's over there in the shade. It will get sun this afternoon. I'm pretty sure this is where Phil is getting out at. Come on. Come on. Can you go up under there? You're the one that got out. Get yourself back in. Here we go. Come on, Phil. Oh, I can feel it shocking. All right. So, there is the breakout artist. Obviously not breaking out too far, but it is getting kind of annoying. We're gonna get a better charge on here. I'm gonna need to go around and fix these areas. So that is one of the problems we run into. Hey, bud. That we run into when running them through the woods with the younger ones. You can see all the bigger ones, they're not able to get under there as easy as Mr. Phil here. But he's just wandering around foraging. But we definitely don't want him to be out at night. We do check him at night to make sure that he is not out, because that would not be good. But it's normally just during the day. He goes out, gets a few things that he wants to eat, and then heads back in when we make him or when he chooses. So anyway, there's the breakout artist. Some problems we need to resolve here, but let's go check out our sick pig. You want to take him over to the sick pig, or the pig that wasn't doing very well? Let's go check her out real quick. All right, guys, so the last couple of days, we've got our pig over here in the meat. This is our meat herd here. Last couple of days, and if you guys have been following along for a while, you know this black pig here is not going to be in our meat herd for long. But of course, her line is a Coropa. That is just one of the lines of Kunekunes. Doesn't have much mean a whole lot. It's just a different line that we didn't have, and we got rid of our other Coropa pig because we were going to keep her. And of course, last couple of days she's not been doing very well, and a lot of times we try to do as little as possible as far as any shots or anything else. It is a last resort. Well, she hadn't eaten in about a day and a half or so, and we had another pig, Zelly, you probably remember her, that passed away, and it kind of had the same symptoms. Well, she's not a big fan of mine right now because we did give her a shot. We did give her an antibiotic as a last resort. We didn't want to lose her and do nothing about it. But she was just laying in the house and wouldn't come out and eat, wouldn't drink. So the other day we did give her a little shot of antibiotic, and the last 2 days she has been out eating, drinking is the big thing, and acting like herself again. So we are very pleased with the results and just happy that she is doing a lot better. Whenever you have livestock, you are going to have dead stock, you are going to lose animals, but we just wanted to make sure that we're doing everything in our power to make sure she's all right. And like I said, it's the last resort when we use the antibiotic. Sometimes they just have stomach aches and they're just not feeling good. They do get sick just like people. So we wanted to make sure that wasn't the only reason. So we waited, let her go a day or so, just kind of trying to get over whatever she had. And yesterday and today she's been up eating, drinking, which is a big thing. So don't think the first thing you need to do is do medicine or anything like that. Sometimes they just need to get over whatever they have. It looks like, fingers crossed, she is doing great compared to what she was. Like I said, the biggest thing, if they're up eating and drinking, then they're probably out of the woods, and we think she is gonna make it, which is always a scary thing. When we lost Zelly, we had no idea. It just went quick and she was gone, and sometimes that happens. But this pig is doing just fine now. My goodness. So happy for that. Glad to share that update with you. Sometimes it's not always the best updates, but she is doing great. These pigs are doing good. Obviously, they always feel like they're hungry, but they just had breakfast, so they're good. Let's head over to the Farrowing Barn and wrap this up. Okay guys, we'll start with our group that is out, and this is our oldest group, and it's probably about a week or two away from taking Josie out and giving her a break and letting these pigs do it on their own. They are big and chunky, been eating solid food for a long time now, and we just want to get mom out. We usually keep them in 8 weeks, and then we'll take moms out, and we might do 7 weeks on Jelly Bean. We've talked to a lot of breeders, and sometimes they'll pull the mamas out at 7 weeks just because they are getting milked dry. So we don't want them to lose too much of their body composition before we take them out. And so it's getting to be that time. So won't be too long from now. But these little chunkers are looking fantastic. If you guys haven't followed us on Facebook or Instagram, check us out on there. We've been posting a lot of pictures of the piglets and pigs, and just a little bit more than what you see on the YouTube channel. So there's Josie's litter. looks like Jelly Beans just came out. I thought I heard them nursing. They've come out for a little sunshine, a little water. They probably need some more water. We'll get them some more water here. Let's see if that's the issue. Looks like the water's dry, so we'll grab them some water here once we're finished up with the video. But Josie's pigs are getting big. I'm sorry, this is not Josie, this is Jelly Bean. Hey, you. That little girl with the white leg right there. She's a cutie. There comes Jelly Bean. So Jelly Bean is looking a little thin. We've upped her food even more, but sometimes some of these mamas just get real thin when they're nursing, which, I mean, she's got 8 piglets on her nursing, so it's a little hard for her to keep her figure. So this is probably one of the groups we'll take out about 7 weeks, which they'll be just fine. Like I said, they're all eating solid food, and don't need to nurse all the time and suck mama dry there. So you can see they're waiting for me to get them some water, so I'm gonna do that here quickly. Hey, Cal. There's Jelly. But we'll go in and check out these other piglets before we let you go. Always a fun time. It's a great time at the birth, and then as they start to turn into big old chunks, I think they're all inside. Let's go inside and check them out. As they turn into big old chunky pigs, it's always fun too. Just you learn their personalities. And here's old Pennies. Oh my goodness, Pennies are outside. We need to go check them out. We'll do that here in a minute. Here's Willow. Willows are the second oldest. They were a day after Josie's, so these ones will be you'll be getting a break here in just a minute. What do you think about that? You gonna enjoy a break from these piggers? I bet you are. So, hey you. Hey you, the kids have been doing a great job with these pigs. They're all getting kind of friendly. Some of them are still skittish. That's just part of it when they're young. But they're doing good. Let's see. It looks like Millie came in. Whoa. Let's go see who's out here. Well, there's a couple of them out. Hey, Penny. Hey, Penny. Hey, Penny. There's a couple of these little gingers out in the sun. It's always nice to see them in the sun and using the bathroom while they're outside. That's a good thing. You guys don't have to run. There they go. Let's go in and see them. Oh. So, this is the group that needs the most work. We've talked about it before. They're the youngest. I hear you. I hear you. But we have spent some time in here, and they are warming up just a little bit, which is always a good thing. Hey, piggies. Hey, piggies. Here you go. It's not so bad, is it? That's not so bad. But all it takes is time, and they get friendlier and friendlier the older that they are. So anyway, guys, that pig is healthy. Working on keeping Phil in. Penny's stealing my brush for the donkeys. But other than that, everybody's doing good. Those are kind of the events that have been going on this week, and the biggest thing is we're just happy that that older pig is feeling better. So you never know which way they're going to turn, and she's turned out for the better, seems anyway. So appreciate you following along with us. Hope you're having a great week, and don't forget to make the change.